This review gonna be a short one. I'm gonna tell you that right now, it's gonna be a short one. So what the business is, it's be your boy Scotty, and we're here for another review of G-Status ATL Hustle Season 2. Bitch, I forgot what episode number this is, but I do know it's a part 1. So part 2 coming out next Sunday, okay? So we know that, alright? So let's get into this shit. So basically we pick up where we left off with the whole fight with Akeem and Delicious and all that stuff. And I'm just like, listen, I'm tired of seeing this shit. Like, let's move on. So we moved on. So we get into the whole thing with Tramiel and Sharrod. Now apparently the beef is really misplaced because Tramiel said that Sharrod don't like him and he don't care about Sharrod not liking him. But Sharrod says that he had an issue with Tramiel because of things that Tramiel said. But Tramiel said his issue with Sharrod is the fact that he said that he was an escort. So that's why he don't really fuck with Sharrod like that. And to be quite honest, I understand Tramiel. If a motherfucker say they don't like me, you don't like me. I don't care. Like, we ain't gotta be cool. Like, it's cool with me. Like, if a person say they don't fucking like me and I know I ain't did nothing to them, that's their problem. I don't necessarily have a problem with you. But if a motherfucker don't fuck with me, then I don't fuck with them either. Point blank. But the whole conversation, I guess it was productive, I guess, because they came to a mutual understanding. They ain't friends. They ain't gotta be friends. But they are at least amicable. And that's all you really need sometimes. Like, sometimes when you squashing a beef, that doesn't necessarily mean that y'all friends, y'all are, you know, bosom buddies, anything like that. It just means we in a better place. We ain't got no beef. That's all that matters, okay? Now, Charlie. That's a fine ass glass of chocolate milk. I must say. Regardless of the Egyptian shit he had on his damn head tonight, he fine. You know what? I don't blame Delicious for lying, saying that she fucked him. Because I probably would have lied and said I fucked him too. Because shit, who wouldn't want to fuck him? Let's just make that clear. However, he's performing in New York. And he just, you know, still feels some type of way about his actions from the other night at the picnic. So he just really focusing on his music and just trying to, you know, deal with things in a better manner. He says that he owes Delicious an apology. And Delicious also owes him one. And that's fair. I don't think that he really... To be honest, he does owe Delicious an apology. So let me not even be biased here. He owes Delicious an apology because what he said was very transphobic. But Delicious needs to apologize for being racist, okay? She was being racist. I don't give a fuck what you got to say about that. And if she wasn't trying to be racist, she was being racist. You don't get to call me. We already had this discussion too many times already. We're not having that discussion. But as long as Charlie know that he owes Delicious an apology, and long as he knows that Delicious owes him one as well, we good. Ain't no need for us to keep harping on the shit. In addition to voguing, in addition to being fine as hell, Roman is a rapper. So I totally forgot that he raps. But you know, he said the last time he was with these folks in his group, it was a bad look, but he just focused on his music. And it what's really funny about it is that everything that these people really do is getting cut real short at this point. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. Ain't my show. I'm just telling you what I see. Now, Sharrod and Fine Ass Lando, they're getting Sharrod prepared for this walk that he's doing. And you know, I never really noticed Sharrod having a birth defect. He got, you know, a finger that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? And it was an insecurity of his. And he always felt like he was the ugly duckling or whatever. Which is funny to me because he ain't ugly. So how can you feel like you the ugly duckling when you not ugly? But a lot of the times we have our own insecurities. Because people get mad with me all the time when I say I'm ugly. Okay? People get mad with me all the time. And I had my insecurities as well with my teeth. Okay? I had a fucked up grill at the front. To this day, I really don't know what happened to my mouth. I don't know how I chipped my tooth. I woke up one morning in probably 2013, looked in the mirror, realized it was chipped. Probably around 2017 is when it started getting worse and worse, and it was more noticeable. And because I do YouTube commentary and I'm opening myself up to the public, and you know, when you're doing YouTube commentary, you really don't know how people are going to receive you. You don't know if you're going to be liked. You don't know if you're going to be loved. You don't know if you're going to be hated. And I've had my share of being loved and disliked. I would never say I'm hated, because I don't think that I'm hated. But there are people that don't like me because of my personality, and probably because of the things that I've done, like in my comment section, because I can come across a little bit like rude. But when I feel like a person is coming for me, you know what I mean, I got to come back. So that may be why some people may think I'm rude or disrespectful in my comment section, but don't be rude and disrespectful to me, and then we won't have that. But I've learned not to be in the comment section too much. Whatever goes on in my comment section, I delete it, or I let my mods deal with it. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with these folks in my comment section, and I don't want that fucking stigma on me that I'm disrespectful to my viewers. I really don't want that on me. So I decided to just go ahead and just move on and let it, you know, let it be something else, okay? So whatever they say, I either delete it or I let my mods deal with it. Simple as that. But yeah, being that I was opening myself up to the public, you know, and because some people may not like me, or they probably didn't like something that I said in the video, their go-to was my teeth. So it was a struggle. It was already an insecurity of mine in real life. But imagine getting in front of the camera, and then when you saying something that's not favorable with the public, the first thing that they go for is your physical look. And because my grill was fucked up, I felt that it took away from the way I looked. I felt ugly. I felt like I wasn't attractive. I felt like I wasn't presentable. And I felt like that was the reason why some people just wasn't feeling my shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, sometimes our imperfections can be a vocal point of what we're doing, and sometimes it could cause low self-esteem. I know I had it. I know I dealt with it. And a bitch can't tell me shit now, because I got these motherfuckers fixed. Still trying to learn how to smile though, but I got them fixed. So I understood Sharrod's story, okay? Everybody probably has a story like that. We got Redrick here. He has a client. He's doing her makeup. She looks good. He looks good as always. And that's it. I really didn't have nothing else to say about this scene, because it was basically just him working and doing what he's here to do, which is to slay and make a bitch slay the way he slay. So that's all I can say about it. Now this scene was long as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I do appreciate the humanizing of Akeem, but it was long, but I understand, okay? He went to go visit his dad. Now, his dad killed himself in front of his mom and his brother. So he never got a chance to know his dad. And it was a sad story. I mean, I've never endured losing a parent. I don't ever want to feel that pain, ever. I've had... You know, I have friends that's lost parents and things of that nature, so I'll never know how it feels. However, I understood him and I felt his pain. You know what I mean? Like, I can only imagine how it feels to lose a parent. I never want that on me. Like, for real, I don't. So, I understood him, and I know that there's people that were in the comments was just so rude. Yeah, I get it. Y'all here for the shade. Y'all here for the mess. But we have to show different sides of them. We don't want these people to be one-dimensional. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not one-dimensional. Like, I can make you laugh. I can shade the shit out of somebody. I can read and all that stuff. But I also got to give you a lesson sometimes as well. So I try to put everything in me into my videos, to be quite honest. So I do get it. And I understand. But y'all can be a bit much. Okay? Now, this scene was also long. But Argay was... shit. I said Argay. Goddamn. That was not Shay Argay. I did not try to say that. Okay? But Argay was doing Mama D's makeup. And he was basically saying, I know bitches been talking about me. And Mama D said, oh, they would never say that in front of me. And then he started going on talking about the things that was being said about him in the group. And then Mama D started talking about the shit that was going on with her and CC and all this other stuff. So that's pretty much what this scene was about. But Mama D got some new music coming out. And if it ain't got nothing on the if it ain't like the classic that was I Deserve, I don't want to hear it. So now it's time for our guy's birthday party that Charlie and Redrick threw together for him. And as soon as we get to the party, there's Akeem and Landon. Now y'all know I like Landon. I think that Landon is fine as fuck with his chocolate self. But he's here to defend Delicious. Now, I feel like he already heard Delicious' side of the story, and I feel like he's going to run with that, and he's just going to try to, chomp Akeem off without really hearing his side of the story, and I don't think that's right. At the end of the day, just like Akeem said, he touched her because she had something in her hand to attack him with. So that's why he put his hands on her. And he was like, but that's a woman, that's a woman, that's a woman. And it's a very slippery slope because Delicious is trans. And some people may feel like, well, because she was born a man, she can get her ass beat like a man. This is the part where it becomes blurry for me because I don't know how to feel about this. But at the end of the day, she did have a weapon and she was getting ready to attack Akeem. So at the end of the day, Akeem had every right to defend himself. I'm sorry, but that's just what it was. Delicious knew she was a woman when she was walking up on Akeem, throwing bows, hitting Akeem in the face and all this, trying to hit Akeem and all this other shit. Like, she knew she was a woman in, so what does it matter? It's kind of like the whole situation with Tahiri and Vado on Marriage Boot Camp. Tahiri knows that she's a woman. She threw 2 apples at this motherfucker, and when he yoked her up, then it's, I'm a domestic violence victim. You know what I mean? So, no, she knew she was a woman when she walked up on Akeem trying to fight. So at the end of the day, no, you can't. She got to take accountability. I feel like Akeem is taking accountability. I don't think that he's proud of what happened, but what happened is what happened. And being that Landon said that's a woman, and Akeem said, well, she can't have no damn kids, I'm like, oh shit. Leave it to Akeem to take it there. And Landon took it there too when he smashed that damn birthday cake in Akeem's face, and that was to be continued. So yeah, I told y'all this video was gonna be short as hell because it wasn't that much to really speak on. Like, I didn't really have much meat and potatoes in this episode at all, so I just gave y'all what I could give. So with that being said, this is my review of G-Status ATL Hustle. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, or do whatever you see fit with it. Make sure you follow me on social media if you have not. My Instagram is Scotty_by_nature, and my Twitter is ScottyByNature1. If you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying, my social media will be at the bottom of the video. With that being said, you guys, I am out of here until my next video. I will talk to you all later. Peace and blessings.